I was a pastor of a poor parish that had a lot of gangs, and then I was burying kids who were killed because of gang violence. So, you know, and the parishioners, we all just kind of said, what are we going to do? So we started to do things, you know, and that was the beginnings of what now is the largest gang intervention rehab reentry program in the world. I think I learned early on, you know, that it's not about fixing people or saving the day or putting on a red cape or rescuing people, that it's really about let's walk each other home to wholeness and allowing love to live through you. You don't transform anybody. You have to make sure it's not about you. Because if it's about you, you'll burn out. That it's not about making a difference at the margins. It's about allowing the folks at the margins to make you different. It's always been a communal effort. I mean, people have always, you know, along the way have been a part of HomeBoy or been on the board of HomeBoy or have done one thing or another that has helped to shape where we are today. But if you can be part of a community of cherished belonging, where the transformation happens in that community, you know, then that's a gift. You know, when the bakery burned down in October of '99, the whole city just kind of rallied, and that was the turning point. People said, yeah, this place belongs to us, and not just to, you know, Father Greg or, you know, the homies. We own this place now, which was great to have that sense of ownership. It's a $40 million annual operation, so once we spend $40 million, we have to raise $40 million. So that's arduous, and that's constant. We're trying to enlarge our campus, but now to include a little bit more, you know, housing, which is a huge need. So we're about to build transitional housing and permanent housing. And, you know, because a lot of our folks, when they come to us, are living in cars or couch surfing. So, and like 70% of all of them who walk through our doors would be considered homeless by the federal definition. So we're trying to imagine this thing called Hope Village, where we would have, you know, alternatives, real alternatives to incarceration, you know, like mental health issues and substance abuse and all the things that are kind of part and parcel of what this is about, that we would address them rather than just lock up folks. I mean, we have the money ready to build this housing, but we're still waiting for the city to say, go ahead. It's crazy, it's 6 years. So you're always hoping people will look at this and say, I like this model, and people have duplicated it. There are 300 programs in the country that are modeled on HomeBoy and 50 outside the country. So it's nice to have the framework by which people can address really vexing, complex social dilemma in their own cities. And so if your goal is relational wholeness with people, then that can't fail in the same way that love doesn't fail. So in the end, love always has its way, which is kind of the whole goal. And then everybody gets to discover their true selves in loving, which is that's where the joy is. And so you want everybody to have a taste of that.